have it as like a feature or whatever. It's kind of stupid, but you know, like for instance, you know, you're like riding on your horse and you want to have a rifle out or whatever, but you need your lantern to see at night and shit. Like I have it so that way he has the lantern like hooked on the back of his little satchel. The way you do it. Well, no, you have to. It's like a little workaround. What you do is like you call your horse right next to like a plant or whatever, and like if you're a plant that you're about to pick, and as you're doing that, before you pick the plant, have your lantern equipped in your hand, and then go to pick the plant, but have your horse right there next to you, and then as soon as he bends down and picks up the plant, like start like you know keep pressing triangle and walking towards your horse, and he'll hop on his horse, and then hold L1 and pull out a rifle, and then the lantern will stay there, and then you can just save it and it will stay on his back, so no matter what day or night he'll have it on, and then at nighttime, you know. Yeah, this one, it's way nicer, dude. I can like I go travel up in the snow, and then I freaking was running in the middle of the night, you know, and I have my thing on, so that way I can see it so much better. I don't have to equip it, and I can still even pull out my knife and shit. And I found a machete too, dude. The machete is down over there in the bayou. And it's when you go it's when you actually find out about those people. Remember those people that I thought were zombies? You actually find out that they're called the night people. There's this one like mission you do for a stranger where you go and you help him get his property back because the night people took it. And then when you're fighting him or whatever, like you're protecting him inside his house, and like there's a bunch of them that start coming from the outside trying to run in. And just let them kind of run in the door, and as soon as they run in the door or whatever, you can shoot them, but then you'll see one of them, he drops a machete on the ground, and you can pick it up and you can have it forever. There's these two brothers, right? They're in competition for this girl, and like the first time they're in Strawberry, I think it is, but the first time I met them or whatever, what you call it, they wanted me to like test, you know, they wanted to prove to the girl that they're brave or whatever. Hold on, I'm gonna take it out and I'll tell you in a second. They wanted to prove to the girl that they're brave, so they asked me to like shoot bottles off their head, and then now I came back and they're here again, and this time they wanted me to fucking like, they wanted me to take turns punching them in the face and then fucking kicking them in the nuts. Are you there, Jacques Lebim? We feel bad for Kai Jacques Lebim, so we give her Jacques Lebim.
Come on now, get moving, will you? Howdy.
Hello there. That horse doing all right? Ain't got any stalls left.
Oh, that's good. You got any way to go see? Nah, I didn't go look for him, dude. I found like that giant scale. Right now I'm doing this thing where It's part of I found him on my way to find these carvings because there's like this stranger, right? There's this one stranger that you meet, and he asks you to go look for all these carvings, right? I watched the YouTube video, dude. It's pretty crazy. It's almost like a Mount Chiliad mystery. You know how like Grand Theft Auto still has like that mystery about Mount Chiliad? No one's still ever figured it out. Hello. No, yeah, no. That's happened to me multiple times. But you know what I'm talking about? Well, it's like it's a stranger or whatever, but you go and like the strangers ask you to do favors and stuff for him, but this guy, it's like one of the Mount Chiliad mysteries kind of, but for Red Dead. And what it is like this guy, he asks you to go find these rock carvings or whatever. It's like 10 different rock carvings that are placed all around like the map and shit, like, and you go and you find them, and then once you find all 10, you go to the where you can send letters, you send letters out and shit. So you send him the letters, and then he'll send you a letter back like inviting you to come to something or whatever. But when you get there, dude, like when you get there, it's the same place where you met him and shit. And when you go inside, like, he has all the like the pictures and stuff that you got for him of all the different carvings, like, and he made like this weird like map or whatever. But when you get there, yeah, but when you go there, right, you go to expect to meet him, and all of a sudden, like, everything is the same as it was as when you met him, but instead of him being there, there's a lady with the baby, and the baby's him. The baby's him. Yeah, that's what it's a weird like mystery thing. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, he's an adult now. He gave you the thing to go find the rock carvings, but after you find the rock carvings, when you send in to the mail and like you send in, oh, I found all the rock carvings, he'll send you a thing like inviting you to come up to his house or whatever. But when you get there, like, it will be a woman with a baby and shit, and she'll be asking you shit, but the baby is actually that guy, like. No, he didn't turn into. It's basically like he's a time traveler. Yeah. Well, because like, dude, all these different rock carvings, they're weird. Like, one of them had like a blimp in it. One of them had like a blimp in it. Another one had like a city with like a nuclear bomb going off in the front of it. Like, they're weird carvings, bro. Like, it's weird. So like, they're trying to understand if he's like a time traveler or what. I'll send you the video so that way it will show you where you can find all the carvings and all that. Cause that dude, like, literally, like, without the help of this video, bro, you trying to like personally run around the map finding those carvings is gonna be like impossible, bro. Here. Alright, I sent you a thing. One thing I was gonna tell you too, if you die and like you kill your horse and like you can't revive your horse and you wake up and your horse is gone and shit, just reload the last save. Because I lost my white horse, bro. 2 times I lost him, bro. And I just restarted from my last save. And I had him again.
Across this bridge, it's on like the left-hand side if you're facing north. I would say out of all of them, this one was probably the easiest. So that right there is rock carving number 6. The only thing that was tough about this one is it was, a little bit farther up north, so you might not have traveled here just yet. Rock carving number 7 is going to be on a rock ledge near the top of the tall cliff overlooking the Dakota River. So again, we're dealing with a cliff here. So
yeah, you inspect it or whatever, and then you see him, he jots it down. I'm pretty sure he jots it down, like, either on a piece of paper or in his little journal, but It's crazy, bro. Like it's weird, dude. Like I don't understand. I feel like these little hints and stuff like that that they try to have, like that they hint towards like something in the next game. You know what I mean? I feel like these are like I feel like these little mysteries and shit that they do are like what's the point of them? Like I feel like they're there to like basically give you like little like insight about what might be the next game coming from them, you know? What, babe?
Oh, never mind.
I'm looking for something. It's right here. I thought you found his cave. Tell me if he's friendly or foe. Because last time I remember, I thought you did talk to him or whatever. You could choose to be his friend and let him live or kill him, right? But he's like the only Sasquatch in the game, right? So if you kill him, he's gone forever. I'm like, oh man, I get murdered. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of crazy stuff in this game. It's really cool, man. Did you try that thing I told you though with the whatchamacallit? The lantern? Well, I mean, if you just do it real quick, it will just stay there. Then that way, like, literally, like, whenever you beat a mission or whatever you do, like, when it saves, it will save like that. So that way, like, you don't ever have to really equip your lantern again. Like, the lantern will just stay on your body, you know what I mean? Dude, it was weird too, bro. I was on my way to go meet this like scientist, right? Up in the like mountain area. There was like a naked guy, bro, like out in the middle of nowhere, dude, and like it like had a white dot, right? But then as soon as I went close to him, like he started taking off and shit. I was like, what the fuck? No, there's a guy swimming, but this was a whole completely different area. Like this was way up, like towards the north of the map and shit. Like this fool, it was weird, bro. He was in the middle of the fucking forest, dude, like naked like that. I went to go run after him, dude, but then I started getting attacked by wolves and shit. He was like out there with the wolves. He was like naked with the wolves and shit.
There we go.
But it was nighttime, so you know I just did that, and you can see its location right there. It's right next to Bacchus Station and Fort Wallace. Rock carving number 8 today is going to be at the edge of the plat. This one's going to be a little bit tougher to get to, and it probably would have been easier if I was doing this during the daytime, but it was nighttime, so you know I just did that. And you can see its location right there. It's right next to Bacchus Station and Fort Wallace. Rock carving number 8 today is going to be at the edge of the plateau that overlooks Heartland Overflow. Basically, you just want to look for Moonstone Pond and then head south. So this one again was a pretty easy one to find. You basically just had to navigate like a little bit of a cliff, but for the most part it was pretty easy to find. Like I said, just find Moonstone Pond and head directly south. This one is a carving of a pyramid or something along those lines. Again, like I said, this would be a lot easier during the day, but it was nighttime for me. Rock carving number 9 today. This is going to be on the east shore of the Elysian Pool. This one kind of fooled me a little bit because of how big it was. Going to be on the pyramid or something along those lines to navigate. Heartland over at, and you can see it's.
Hello?
Yep.
Okay. It's okay. I figured.
Whoa!
Dang. I ate already, but
Almost.
You're
I'm on
fine.
number 6. I'm by number 7 right now.
what time? Same today. For sure, well hit me up tomorrow during the day.
It's like a compass thing. The one of the talismans. You know that one of the talismans you make. It's like a
Yeah, no,
compass.
that's fine. Yeah, no. Don't worry about it.
Oh, dude, I've already made like 2 of them. Like you gotta look and see like whatever talisman you're trying to make. Look and see what ingredients you need,
Forward.
and then
But call me later.
it tells you right there in at the trapper.
But
Like you go over you go over the item that like the talisman or whatever that you're like looking at, and then like or yeah, no, I think it's the fence guy. It's a fence guy or whatever. It's one of the two. But you like when you go over the item that you're looking at, it will tell you what ingredients you need. It like one of them like one of them was like a perfect deer pellet or whatever. So like I have like this deer thing like or whatever on my boots and stuff across my boots. So like it gives me like 5% or like 5 minutes. I forgot how it works, but my eagle eye is activated like for 5% more time or some shit like that. Yeah, something like that. And then I got like these deer like things like over my shins or whatever.
Right there. It's right next to
So it's pretty sick. Like it's fucking pretty cool.
Rock carving number 8 today is going to be at the edge of the plateau that overlooks Heartland Overflow. Basically, you just want to look for Moonstone Pond and then head south. So this one again was a pretty easy one to find. You basically just had to navigate like a little bit. Heartland Overflow. Basically, you just want to look for Moonstone Pond and then head south. So this one again was a pretty easy one to find. You basically.
What's up? Oh, dude, a faster way too to like travel in the game, dude, is if you turn on your cinematic mode and put on the GPS or whatever, and you literally just like tap X a few times on your horse, and he'll just keep running and shit. And like I feel like it's so much faster that way, like the traveling. And plus, you get to look at scenic routes.
Hey, move! Yep.
We feel bad for a little Indian kid. She will suck her own titty. I got the stone hatchet too. It's pretty sick.
Please make up.
We feel bad for J Horde, so we take chat.
Basically just had to navigate a little bit of a cliff, but for the most part it was pretty easy to find. Like I said, just find Moonstone Pond and head directly south. This one is a carving of a pyramid or something along those lines. Again, like I said, this would be a lot easier during the day, but it was nighttime for me. Rock carving number 9 today. This is going to be on the east shore of the Elysian Pool. This one kind of fooled me a little bit because of how big it was. It looked like a normal rock, but it is a massive carving on the side right there. This one is super easy to get to. If you've done any of the treasure hunts in the past, you should have already uncovered the Elysian Pool. That's the waterfall that you need to get behind. In order to unlock. Done any of the treasure hunts in the past, you should have already uncovered the Elysian Pool. That's the waterfall that you need to get behind.
Police. Daddy, can I use your phone? It's so cool, dude. Like when I'm in the cinematic mode, especially in night, bro, it's so sick. Like I'm running through the dark forest, you can just see like the little circle of light around me. I have my own like street lamp that follows me. Do you like the spaghetti, babe? Did it make you so good? I have like these two little things like they're like little items and shit you can put on your hat, you know, like this next one I'm gonna get is like a snake hat, bro. It has like literally like the snake's body around it and like fucking and like it's the snake head still attached. It's there is something in the water. Get close to it and see if it kills you. Go see. Go.
A secret treasure.
Go find out. Secret treasure.
And the final rock carving today, number 10, is going to be on a rock ledge close to the top of the Roanoke Ridge, directly east from Deer Cottage. So this one is in the northeastern part of the map, and once you discovered all 10, a notification will come up on the screen.
We don't work till Sunday. Oh my god. Party time tonight. Where's the alcohol beer? How much you got? Not $1?
$1 maybe.
Not enough to get a little bottle or something? Whoa!
So that's like $10.
Dude, what the fuck was that? Dude, what the hell, bro? Dude, I'm like literally on my way to go find this last carving, dude. And like, I just literally like, I was in the cinematic mode, right? And all of a sudden my horse gets shot, so I stopped, dude, and then there was a bunch of people shooting me in the forest. I'm like, what the fuck? And I chase after him, dude, and all of a sudden, dude, I fall into a fucking trap, bro. And they start surrounding me and shit. That shit was crazy.